Hey, this is Still Whiskey, and this is a bonus episode.
Devin couldn't make it.
Hey, I'm not there. I'm in Kauai. I'm enjoying paradise. But I figured it would be awesome to take you guys on a journey of what it's like to get whiskey in one of these small islands. Is it more expensive? Is it bigger? Who knows? Let's find out. What is it like to search for whiskey on one of Hawaii's smallest islands? We have a few stores we're going to stop at, some that you may know, some that are local to this island, but let's get right into it. Our first stop is going to be Safeway. Some Old Forester, 1910, some Whistle Pig up there on the top. Not bad prices. You've got some of the typicals, Bullet, Jack Daniels. They actually had a Jack Daniels Bonded and a Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. For not too bad of prices. You got your typical Basil Hayden's, Crowns, a lot of things that you'd want to see, but, we're looking for those hard to find things, and, this store just really didn't have much. Had some of the Uncle Nearest, especially the 1856. I would definitely recommend that one if you're looking for something that's kind of a good mid-range. Elijah Craig, 1792. Nothing crazy. Wouldn't really come here if I was hunting. If I was coming for some kind of staples, you've got that with Jack Daniels, Bullet, but not bad. Next on the list of places that you would know about is Costco. Surprisingly, they have a Costco here on the small island. So we get into the section where all the whiskey is. Some pretty decent scotches. The bourbons, not so much. We were pretty limited. We had some Angel's Envy, which they had a lot of that. Prices were pretty good. Some small batch. You got some Rare Bead Rye, small batch Four Roses, Elijah Craig. Michter's, if you're a Michter's fan, you can find it here for a decent price, but kind of underwhelming. Wasn't too excited about the things that they had, and so we moved on to the next one. Now we're making our way to a pretty well-known store in Hawaii. It's got all types of things, including liquor, the ABC stores. Here you can find pretty much anything you're looking for, souvenirs, all that, but whiskey is one of them. So, kind of take a look at what we got, and this is our first view of what we'd consider a hard-to-find bottle, Buffalo Trace. Not a bad price, $45.99. That was pretty much it though. You got your Fireball, you got Crown, you got your Nom Creeks, so pretty typical things, but the Buffalo Trace coming in there and giving us some options of what some people may consider a hard to find bottle. And, for $43.99, could be better, could be worse. Now we're going to start moving our way up north on the island. This is in Kauai, Island Country Market. They actually had a pretty good selection. I was actually surprised on what they had. I could actually see it coming from the outside in. We've got our Four Roses, you got some Rabbit Hole, and, good amount of Buffalo Trace on the shelf there. I wish we could have seen a little bit more from them. Buffalo Trace is kind of the typical, but same price as the ABC stores, but they got some Macallan, so if you're into the Scotch, you got some good Scotch options, some decent bourbon options, and obviously tequila. So let's keep moving. All right, now we're all the way north in Honolulu, where we actually go to our first small liquor store. I came in and I was like, oh, we got a Blanton's at a pretty high price, but they had some things worth looking for. They had Buffalo Trace. We have a local bourbon here. This one's actually from Kauai, so I knew I needed to pick one of those up to bring back as a souvenir. But it wasn't horrible options. You got some Highland Park, you got some good scotches, some good ryes and bourbons, some local stuff. This is another local rum plantation we got, but definitely worth the check out. If you make it up to the north side of the island, you won't be disappointed. And that's going to wrap up our whiskey hunting on Kauai. Hope you enjoyed it. If you ever make it out to the island, definitely hit up some of these spots. Tell us what you think. Let us know if there's any spots that we missed. Then if we make it back out to that island, we can go check out. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, share with your friends on the island, and we'll see you in the next one.